Welcome motherfucking back. We got some good fucking shit. I don't care if you're a subscriber, non-subscriber, disliker, liker. I don't give a fuck if you wear underwear. Just fucking check our shit. Joe, what the fuck you have for him tonight?
Today, we try to learn Spanish as well as start a goat watermelon farm.
Fucking goat watermelon farm. We back.
We back.
And we back. And we back. And we back.
How you doing, man?
Good, good. All right, let's just freaking start off where we started off. All right, so I asked Joe what he thought about Chance the Rapper, and what did you think about Chance the Rapper?
So I usually didn't fuck with him. That was my initial opinion. Was like, yo, I don't really listen to him. I listened to him on one song that he's featured on, and I love it. But I never really listened through acid rap.
That's fair enough, and I'm not surprised, and this is what we went over already, but I'm not surprised because when I first heard acid rap, I just heard just some weirdo talking in a weird voice, raspy, like high pitch, and I was like, what the fuck is this shit? And even like when people, like even when I was drinking and people were like, yo, yeah, dude, play acid rap, and then I'm like, oh, I gotta go home. It was like that. No, it seriously was like that. I was like, ooh, like, and then it just, you know, once you sit in, you play it and you keep it running, and then you just, it's just it's just so different and creative that your brain's not ready for it. And so that's what I was telling you. And I don't know, you're going to give it a try. And then
I am. Yeah, I'm definitely going to go home and revisit that, actually, because I think he has a very, like, niche, like, sound.
Definitely.
And it was like the first time I listened to it, I didn't feel it. And I think that just kind of turned me off for, like, till now.
Right. I feel that.
Yeah.
I completely feel that. And that's why I get where you're coming from. That's why I'm like, yo, you need to sit on this. And I swear, you'd be singing the lyrics. I'm like, dude, acid rap was, like, yesterday.
Oh, bro. I mean, well, it was, dude. That video said it was uploaded in 2013. So
2013. What was I doing in 2013?
Dude, we were graduating. We were like seniors in high school.
Damn.
Yeah, dude. But I don't, and it's weird now too because that song that he's featured in.
What is that song?
The song is called Reboot. I don't remember the exact artist because it was like it was like Kami Kami and something, but like somebody I've never heard of.
It was no name. Like it was just no one. Like they're like coming up or what's up?
Yeah, either they're coming up or they're like very popular in a specific area.
Okay.
But I will say that song Reboot is very good. Mm-hmm. And when Chance came on, I think he had the best verse. I think he made the song.
Okay.
And he was singing it in his like it sounded kind of like acid rap.
Okay. So
I don't know. I'm kind of like surprised now thinking about it because it's almost like a what would you call it? Ironic, because like I'm fucking with it, but if it's like his old style, then why wouldn't I like acid rap? But I think I was just turned off at such a young age.
No, it's different. Like when you hear it, it's a work of art. That's what I'm gonna say. It is. It's a work of art, and if it's misunderstood, it's misunderstood. But he really killed it. Every song on there is just really like something else, and it's just beautiful the way it was mastered like that. And I gotta say though, some of the new stuff coming out, maybe it's just because he's just featuring in it. It just doesn't seem like right.
Yo, when we get done, I'm gonna show you the song then, because
say the song so that everyone knows.
Reboot.
Oh, you're gonna show me Reboot.
I said it. Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was like, I think you should listen to her at least just Chance's part, because like, I'm telling you, it's solid, and I think you would like it. So, but yeah, we were talking about Netflix before, dude, and you were like, yo, you gotta get on that Netflix shit. And I was like, yo, you're not gonna see me for a week if I have Netflix.
And I said I barely see you for a week anyway, so that's fine. Nothing changes. What do you do in a week anyways that you wouldn't be doing?
Watch Netflix. Nah, it's just, dude, I just get way too addicted to shows. And it's not terrible, but I'm like, dude, I'm trying to pass pre-calc, man. I got stuff to do.
That's true.
Everyone's always like, yo, you got to watch the show and stuff. But It's not that I'm over that stuff. It's just like
You're over that stuff.
I
No,
get
that's
addicted to that stuff,
okay.
dude.
So you're over getting addicted to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
At least to TV shows or Netflix shows.
Fair enough. All right. Quick question.
Sure.
Game of Thrones.
Never watched it.
Good. Thank you. Yo,
Really?
2 non-Game of Throners. Dude.
Okay.
Oh
I feel
my
like that.
goodness. When people when it was like up and running and people are like, "Yo, dude, Game of Thrones." They're like, "Yo, watch the first episode. You know, you'll love it." I'm like, "No. No. I don't even know what it is about. It just I hear there's a lot of sex, but if I wanted to watch that, why would I watch it on Game of Thrones? Why am I going to watch fucking I don't know.
Yeah, that's all I know is I've heard obviously the lot of sex part, and then I always see memes about like how everybody's favorite character gets killed off. So I guess there's that too. But nah, good looks, dude. I was like, oh crap, when I say no, he's gonna go off on me. But just because that's what I'm used to,
right? That's what I'm saying. That's why it was a good question.
Exactly. That was valid. Very
fuck
valid.
Game of Thrones,
dude. Would you watch it? Would you watch the first episode?
No.
Nah.
No.
Just any reason?
I don't like shows like that.
Okay.
I don't like shows. I don't know. I have a pretty. Well, I thought it was normal, but I have a pretty unique interest in shows.
Yeah? Would you like to share that?
No, it's just like I don't like following like shit like that.
Okay. So are you saying you've like never been one to get like heavily into like, oh my god, like by the day before the next episode gets released, you're like tweaking like, yo, I gotta fucking watch this shit, man. This shit gotta come out.
Breaking Bad was like
Whoa,
that.
okay.
That was a really good show, though.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think I'm good on Game of Thrones.
Okay.
It's like, yo, when people are like, yo, I'm on the next wave, try this fucking crack, bro. I'm like, nah, I see you, bro. You just there talking about that all day.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Nah, dude, I totally get that. I'm just like, I might be actively trying not to watch a series because, dude, I watched Narcos in like 2 days. I was like, yo, I'm watching Narcos. I'm gonna learn Spanish. Like, not
that
like
can't be your like reasoning behind it.
No. Listen, I was at this point. I had already watched like 3 episodes in like, I don't know, 3 hours, and I was
that's fine though.
3
hours. That's a movie. People watch movies all the time.
Yeah, but that was only the first 3 episodes.
Yeah.
Wait till you see what happens next. No, but I don't know, dude. Narcos really made. First of all, I love that show. That show was awesome. Don't get me wrong. But I remember telling one of the kids I used to work with who was Spanish. I was just like, "Yeah, dude, like I'm watching Narcos. I'm practically fluent." As a joke, but like, you know, we put the subtitles on, and you're just
probably
like,
took it to heart, bro. He's like thinking about that. He's eating his empanadas. He's like, Joe said he watched Narcos, and he said it was about me.
No. I wouldn't tell you that far, but it was definitely the epitome of just like a white boy being like, "Yo, I'm gonna learn Spanish, dude. I'm watching Narcos." But
definitely, that's what it is, dude. That's fucking what it is. That's literally what. Some insensitive ass shit, bro.
Nah, I mean, but you got to keep in mind at the same time, yo. Like,
you're white.
Well,
All right, what should we keep in mind?
That sometimes when like stuff would come off the truck or just even I don't know anything we saw or any particular random time, I'd be like, "Yo, how do you say that in Spanish?" I was genuinely curious. No, yo, you laugh and stop. What's wrong with that, bro?
Yo, you're trying to justify your racism with like more racism, bro.
I'm trying to listen. I'm in the back room doing
know,
a truck.
Bro, you're working
There's
on
nothing
a truck.
else to do. I'm like, all right, I might at least like learn something.
Bro,
do you know how to say juice in Spanish?
Yes, jugo.
Oh shit,
bro. No. Listen, yo, dude. All I'm saying is, it's like when people come in and they're like, you know, they say hello in Korean to me.
Right.
Like, bro, I'm more American than you. Mm-hmm. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I mean, maybe it's just how I perceive myself.
No, it's not because I saw that happen yesterday. Not with you, but. We have all right. There's a Spanish woman in a deli, and
She's from Spain?
bro, I don't know.
She's
Spanish.
Hispanic.
Oh, she's Hispanic. My fault. My
Right.
fault.
No, I was wondering. She
Yo.
might be from Spain, from freaking
No,
paella and shit.
You're right though. When I say, I feel like when I actually no Spanish. I don't know. Does Spanish just particularly refer to Spain?
Yeah, like English is England, and American is America.
Okay,
Maybe. No, but I'm saying maybe as a joke. Definitely, Spanish is.
Okay,
Spain.
so it is. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
definitely.
All right, so Hispanic is the word I'm looking for. I don't know exactly where she's from.
I think so, but don't quote us on this.
All right, I won't quote you. Either way,
Spanish speaking.
she's the nicest lady. Love her.
But
Wait, I'm just saying.
But what? She's the nicest lady.
No, I'm getting back to the story. I'm
All right,
saying
all right, my bad.
one of the managers was who's just very like old school, and he doesn't speak any Spanish or anything, right? Like she's just walking by him, and she says hello, and he goes hola, and like I was just dying, dude, because this dude, first of all, obviously not even doesn't speak Spanish, but he just seems like the type of dude to just like say it almost in like a condescending way, like yeah, hola, like okay, you probably don't speak English, so hola.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
I feel you on that. So it's
I think it could be both ways, though. It could definitely be both ways. I went to a grocery store recently, and I was like, "Hey, excuse me, do you have any more of this?" The dude working, he was definitely Mexican, and he's like giving me the like, I don't speak. He's like, I don't even know what you're talking about, and I was like, "Tiene más de este?" And he's like, he lit up because first off, he's in America. There's this Asian dude speaking Spanish like a freaking Mexican because I work with Mexicans, so I'm speaking Spanish like a Mexican. He's like, he was mind blown, bro. But dude, if I wasn't able to like interact with him like that, I don't think he would have been able to help me like that. So like I'm not gonna lie, dude. I walked out and I was like, damn,
dude, that's awesome. In another language too.
Yeah, in his language.
In his language, in Spanish.
Language. Yeah. And I've spoke with people from Spain in Spanish, and I definitely, when I'm talking to them, they understand what I'm saying completely. But I speak like I'm from Mexico or from Peru, or like there's definitely like a I don't know what you call that, like an accent from like being like a certain place.
Yeah, you could have an accent. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So like he was like, dude, imagine how he like. I feel like he went home and told his family about it.
Maybe.
No, like I was like,
you might have made his day, bro. Like
dude,
you don't know.
Yeah.
Dude, I learned my lesson though, right? Like we got a couple of Spanish people at work, and or Hispanic people. My fault.
Spanish speaking. We'll just say Spanish speaking. I don't know if Hispanic is right. Hispanic kind of sounds bad.
I think a lot of people there are Dominican. That's what I think. So definitely Hispanic then. But regardless, I'll just say something simple like hola, or like muy cansado or something like that.
What is that?
It's either tired or sad. I don't know.
Wait, otra vez. One more time.
Muy cansado.
Muy cansado. That's very tired.
Very tired. Okay.
All right.
Thank you. Because if I just walked around saying muy cansado and it meant sad, I'd probably appear as a really depressed person. But
yeah. That's amazing.
Like she speaks very little English, and I would say that, and she'd be like, "Oh, like hablo español," and I'm just like, like muy pequeña in escuela.
Yeah,
and
that's
then like
good. That's good.
Right, but after I say that, she thinks I speak Spanish, so she keeps talking to me in Spanish, and I'm just like, so I try to keep it a solid mix, and I pretty much exerted any Spanish I know anyway at that point. So, but I would like to learn it. I had looked on just online and like Reddit. I followed a couple subreddits, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna.
He's a full speaking Spanish motherfucker
dude,
now.
I'm the exact
fucking
opposite.
Follows Spanish or Spain or
Dude, nah, I was really on some, like, yo, I'm going to go for, when I go for my walks or runs or whatever, I'm going to listen to this, like, Learn Spanish podcast, and I'm just going to be, like, you ever see Limitless?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Well,
like...
Did you take Adderall before?
No,
well,
but...
there you go.
Well, I could do it. You could do it without Adderall. You just got to, like...
What's Limitless about?
Adderall.
Yeah,
Nah, definitely. Ever since I first saw that movie, and he was like, yeah, we got this pill that we could do everything. I was like, what you mean? That's already been invented. But, I'm going to try that again because it was cool listening to the podcast while walking. But that's tough, dude. Learning a language, that's like a science. Like, you have to have, like, I think, like, a mindset for it. It was like you have to. I read something that really hit me. That was like, you have to like language. You have to like understand. Just I don't know, like language. You have the grammar, all that stuff, and that was just like a science I was not ready for. But I think it would be awesome to be able to learn it and just like talk to people, in Spanish. Just at work, but I don't know, dude. There's something about just like cold approaching somebody, not at work, because that's not a cold approach. Like I know them, so just cold approach, like in general. I have this weird. I don't know if it's like a stereotype or just something, but I feel like they're gonna think I'm like making fun of them. But also maybe if my Spanish is trash, that's when they would think I'm making fun of them.
It's definitely how you approach them.
Yeah.
Like, dude, like I took Spanish all in school, and all that's garbage, honestly. Like, I didn't learn shit. But, like, as I started working with people that spoke Spanish, it's not even like I wanted to tell them what to do. I think the way I learned is I wanted to make these people laugh. And I would say some, like I would talk to the workers that I worked with that were mostly Mexican. And this one guy would always be saying some shit, and once I started learning what he was saying, and I was saying it back, I was just repeating it. It's like when you first start speaking any language, you learn the curse words first, and it's funny, and that's a great way to connect with people. It's just making jokes. So, like, dude, I'd like learn funny jokes. Like, I learned how to say in Spanish. I'll just say it. I'll be like, no, like I don't speak the best, so I'll be like, oh, cuando yo es un baby, which is like when I was a baby. El doctor dice, oh, mamá, tu baby tiene 3 piernas, which means like, oh, mom, or like birth mother, your kid has 3 legs. Like with the amount of Spanish that I knew, I said that, and they would die.
Really?
And like, so now when I speak Spanish, I just speak dirty as fuck. But it's just something like, even today, like I went into another store that I work at, and there are 2 workers that I used to always bond with, and I went in and I was joking, dude. I was joking about pubic hair, and I said my dick looks like a lion right now. Like I would never say this in English though, but my mind is kind of geared towards saying just raunchy, funny shit. And I just, like, when I went out, they were laughing, and it was just good. I just really liked that. And I think the way you learn is anything it's got to be fun, and you got to want to do it. And I don't think you can learn it with a podcast, even if you want to do it, because that's not fun.
Yeah, it's also part of it too is like they even said on it, like, listen to this podcast, but if you really want to practice, like, we have a website that you go on and stuff. So
and pay $15 a month.
Yeah, probably. But no, dude, I agree with what you're saying, because, like, think about it. You learned about it in high school, and you're like, oh, damn, I'm gonna be tested on this. Like, I hate this shit. Like, right now, you just joking around, learning funny words.
Exactly.
Like, what part of that wouldn't be fun?
Right.
So
exactly. So I think this is just a good segue to, if you're listening, one of 18 subscribers, or anyone, just random person listening. If you're listening, subscribe, like, dislike. But just do some shit that's fun, because you'll learn the most and you'll gain the most from it.
But going back to like the origin of where this started, when you had said somebody came up to your, or you were talking to them in Spanish and they got, super happy. If I was in another country and I was like trying to like, I don't know, communicate, and then the guy was just like, yeah, what? I speak English. I would just be like, oh, thank you. Like, awesome. So I could see how that guy was, might have been like, like relieved.
Right.
So I could definitely see how that made his day.
Especially because there's how many Asian-speaking Spanish people are there that go into that supermarket?
I was thinking that too. I was like, yo, this guy was probably mad confused, like in a good way though. But that's awesome, dude. You speak what? Like 2.5 languages, I guess now, kind of, almost.
Yeah. I speak English. I could understand all of Korean. When I went to Korea and I was reading, like I learned the basics of reading and sounding out words. Mm-hmm. But it didn't really click until I was in a group chat with my cousin. She invited me to the group chat because her phone was dying. And it was like her and her girlfriend's group chat. And they're like, oh, my phone's dying. Here, James. And I was like reading it to learn. And they were saying like just girl shit. Mm-hmm. And like later they're like, yeah, get the fuck out of the group chat.
Oh, shit.
But I was learning because... in school and stuff like that, all you learn is, like, all these words that you might never use. Like, think about how many, like, your day-to-day interactions, what type of words do you use? You use the basic words. You say, hey, what's up? How are you doing? And then, you ask a little bit about here and there. Like, I don't need to learn what freaking, like an apron is, or I don't have to learn what a serve table is or some shit like that. And, like, they're teaching you all these things, but they're not really making you apply them. And once you apply them, that's when you learn it.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. They should have had, like, at least, like, a trip to, like... I mean, it was in high school, so I don't want to be like, yo, like, Spain. Or
They
like...
did.
They did?
Yeah, our school did. They got trashed.
Really?
The drinking age is, like, what? I don't know. Young as fuck. People drink wine while they eat. Yeah, dude, they were trashed. I remember seeing, like, videos of the teacher... And all the kids, the teacher was like maybe drinking a glass of wine, but they're all like, cheers! And they were trashed.
Was that, never mind, I'm not gonna, I don't want to say names.
No name dropping. No
name, okay. But yeah, damn. I didn't know they had that. Maybe I would have studied harder.
Nah.
No, probably, honestly, probably not, because like you said,
definitely not.
There was no application to it, so like, I was just like, yo, and at the time, I had no, like, I wasn't working yet, so, like, I had no, real-world experience, per se.
Right.
So I was like, yo, I don't need to know this. Like, I'm not going to use it.
Right.
But I don't know. Then I got a job. I started working with other people, and I was just like, maybe she had a point.
Right.
But I don't know. I still don't think I would have been able to, like... really have had like fun and learn it in school than as opposed to outside when you can learn what you want.
Exactly.
You probably should learn the basics first, but
definitely I agree with that.
And you're not even going to be tested technically.
Right.
Like on paper.
Yeah, and like dude, the thing with like learning in real world, you never fail. You never get wrong where you now you flunk and you have to retry. No, you just try and they're like, "Hey, you just said you have a dick."
Yeah.
And they're like, and you laugh and then you learn and you're not going to do it again. Mm-hmm. So like I think school is shit for that reason. Is if you get it wrong, that's horrible, so everybody just tries to get it right and then they get so scared to even try.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I completely agree with that, and it's weird because it's like, now that I think about it, I'm thinking about on the final, the Spanish final, and you had to write like a 200-word essay, right? Those essays are probably trash because you would just be like, yo, me llamo Joe, yo me gusta fútbol, or like, you're not really, even in like, you're just repeating like, I don't know, the main words you say.
Yeah.
And if that paragraph is not... Basically, I'm going to say it in English because I don't know how much I remember in Spanish. Just be like, yo, my name is Joe. I like to play soccer. I have a sister. I am 23 years old.
Exactly. I feel that. Like, when are you going to even do that in the real world? Like, where's the real world application? All right, you have a pen pal in Spain. Ooh. When are you going to do that? How many more fake pen pals are there going to be? When are they going to be over the fact that there's no pen pals? You're not going to pen pal someone random. And some random person in Spain doesn't want to speak to an American.
Yeah.
Like that is, like that. Like, no one gives a fuck how many sisters you have.
That's what I'm saying.
No one gives a fuck if you like fucking
soccer.
Soccer.
I know, dude. Like, that essay was just, I don't know, dude. Maybe that was just me. Maybe there were some people that were like, yo, I'm going to try to, like, apply new things to get the A.
Fuck no. They're like, I don't want to fail. Everyone, dude, no one, like, look, if school was set up in a way where it was based on effort and not on correctness, it'd be better. And I know that's starting to be like, oh, well, how are you gonna? Well, what is school for? Is that to just prepare you for bullshit things that are never gonna happen, or do you want some real life applications that are gonna make you a better person? That's the real question.
There was a Spanish kid that I was friends with in the class, and he got a D, and I was like, dude, how? He's like, I don't really speak like this correct. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, grammatically correct Spanish. I speak like the slang, you know, from like when you're playing basketball and like cursing and stuff.
Right.
And I was just like, damn. Like, I didn't realize that was that much of like a difference. But
well, here, I'll give you a perfect example of that difference in English this time.
Okay.
It's pretty fucked up. I'm going to admit that I was in the wrong, all right?
Okay.
So I was in this English class in college, and we were supposed to exchange papers, and I exchanged papers with this person that spoke, got kind of like slang English, right? Fine, no problem. And then I read his paper. Bro, I took the paper home. Like,
because you needed that much time to correct it?
No. Like, we were supposed to hand it back. I took it home because I wanted to read it again with other people drinking. Yeah, I know. I'm in the wrong, bro. I know, and I apologize. I apologize for that. But listen, he was like, yeah, like, me and my boys. And it was just, like, it's like, who, the, like, D-A.
Oh, so it was, like, really, like
slang.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I could see how he failed. Because that is not proper. But at the same time, that paper was just shit. I'm sorry. I don't know. I hope he passed. And I hope he... But, like, you can't function in writing like that. You can't write emails like that at a job. You can't... But I think he's on to bigger and better things, dude. Like, that shouldn't limit you. Like, But, like, at the same time, dude, man, that paper was... I couldn't read it in class when we were... I feel bad saying this, but it's not my fault. It's really not my fault, but it was funny.
Yeah.
I feel bad, though. I shouldn't have taken it home, and I shouldn't have showed my roommates.
Okay, that's a new level. But, nah, it's... I don't know. We have a friend who, like, doesn't speak much or, like, fluent English.
Right.
And...
yeah, you didn't have to word his
sometimes,
mouth,
sometimes, like, sometimes reading his text would be like, they're funny. But
bro,
they're funny. No, I'm telling you, they're funny.
No,
they're funny. But, like, you feel like an asshole laughing because it's not like he's dumb. It's just not, you know, fluent English.
Right.
But I can't, obviously, if I were to go to anywhere overseas or probably outside of America, with the exception of maybe Canada, like, you know, I'm going to be that guy. So, yeah, I feel bad laughing, but it was just funny at the time.
No, so he does, like, you could see, like, the grammar mistakes, but that's how his language is like. So I see that.
Oh.
Yeah, because, even in Spanish, when you're like, me gusta, you're saying, like, me, like I like.
I like.
Instead of, that's not right. Like, you could say, like, oh, that's his thing, but you got to say thing before you say it. It's just, like, there's, like, things like that, so he says that. But there are things that I laugh at that he does. He'll say, like, I think he just learned the wrong words when he began because we were in middle school and everyone just taught him the curse words. But he'll be like, yo, bro, look at her pussy. And I know he doesn't mean it like that, but maybe he is. But I know how he means it. Like, he'll talk. I know that there was an instance when we were at his workplace, and I was like, yo, what's up, man? And he was talking to this girl, and he was just chatting and, just giving conversation. He's like, you look like a party girl, right? And you know how that sounds pretty weird.
Yeah, you look like a slut.
Like, you look like, yeah, but, like, it's, you know what he meant. Mm-hmm. He meant, like, you look like you go out and have fun, right?
Yeah. That's right here. Yeah, that's the two differences, I feel like.
Yeah.
A party girl, definitely. Yeah, I could see that you going out. But, like, I feel like if someone told me that, would just be like, yo, you like to go out and, I don't know, get hit on or something like that.
Or just, like, you're, yeah.
But I really like how you brought up that, like, that might just be like, his language of origin and, like, trying to translate it into, like, English. You know what I mean? Like, grammatically. Mm-hmm. I had never thought about that. But that does make sense. Nah, I really never thought about that. I just thought he just wasn't able, just didn't speak fluent. I never thought about
Joe,
what.
So you really don't speak any other languages?
Dude, other than the Spanish, I told you, no, bro.
Dude,
I
that's
never,
why.
I never made that connection that, oh, maybe he's not just not fluent. That's how he thinks it should be based on his language of origin.
But he's not fluent.
He's not, which is why I kind of thought that.
But you're right. He's not fluent. So I guess I don't think you're in the wrong. He's not fluent.
Yeah. So
he gets his. You exactly know what he's talking about. So he's close.
Yeah.
He's close.
It's yeah. Absolutely. He's never been like
thinking about what he has to say.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. No, it is that. It's thinking about what he has to say, but it's never been, like, texting him back and being like, yo, what the fuck does that mean?
Right.
That's what it is.
But, yeah, no, dude, that's definitely where it's coming from.
Yeah. Damn.
So, Joe, I think you speak for a lot of white American people or just, people. We're really not exposed to that many languages here. So how do you feel? Do you feel, like, I don't know, like, how do you feel?
Huh. And, I mean... Well, now I feel very white and very like never traveled type shit. You know what I mean? Like now I'm like thinking about like bigger and like broader and like what it might be like around the world.
Right.
But dude, I'm just chilling here in New Jersey. Like, I mean, there's not too much exposure to like other stuff.
No, definitely. Do you? So, like, all right, you say white, but, like, like white people in, like, Europe.
Yeah.
They're so close to different countries. They speak 3 different languages, like German, and they, like, dude, a lot of people on that side of the world speak 3 different languages, but, like, they're like, oh, I speak French, Spanish, and English, and
yeah,
it's, like, no biggie, but, like, so I'm just wondering, like.
All right. Okay, so, actually, it's funny you brought that up. I read something the other day where... this term white people is like might be exclusively for like America. Like I don't think people who yes, their skin is white, but I think overseas they don't identify as like white. They're like
which is good.
Exactly. Like this I'm white. Like yeah, okay, but what are you? Like I'm white, but I'm Irish and Italian. You know what I mean? So those people I think more identify as like I'm Turkish, I'm Syrian type stuff. So, like, that's, I just think being like, yo, like, yeah, I'm white. It's just like.
It's kind of elementary.
It is. And it's just like, it's American. It's just like, yeah, I'm white, So.
America's really like an experiment if you think about it. It is. It's just like, yo, what happens if I throw a bunch of people a bunch of immigrants from all these different countries into one place and. Just let them do their own thing. And what do we have? We have freaking Roundup in our freaking vegetables and shit. Like, why don't we let just corporations run our shit? Oh, well, we have Nestle and shit running shit, fucking pumping out water for pennies on the dollar.
Yeah. I think it's also, like, to me, it's weird to think about how here, all right, you go to either Canada or Mexico. Mm-hmm. Like, you're in another state. In terms of...
No, not another state.
Country. My fault. Okay. But over in Europe, I mean...
Yeah, you take a train.
Yeah, like, they're surrounded by other countries.
Right.
So people, like... Just like, yeah, you know, I drove to wherever.
Right,
Spain
right. Everything
or
is so
something.
close.
Exactly.
Right.
But, I mean, I guess unless you live in, like, a northern or southern state, it might be close. But, I don't know. I was still just like, damn, I don't know. You drive where? An hour? You can go to the city, but, like, that's not another country.
No, but that is our other country, though, technically.
Yeah.
State to state, I feel like, is the other
Yeah,
country.
that's what I'm
Shit's
saying.
different. Like, all right, what are our bordering states? We're in New Jersey.
So, New York, Pennsylvania, maybe Delaware or Maryland.
So those all sound right. I don't know. No, but like, dude, I feel like maybe this is just speaking on our behalf, but I feel like Americans' geography is shit. Like every time I go into another place, they know they know the capitals and shit. I don't know the capitals and shit.
Do you mean another country or another state? They know the capitals.
Like they know the states. They really know the states like that.
No, but I mean, are you saying you go to another state and they know this, or they know go to another country?
Another country.
Okay.
Like if I go to like travel like abroad, they'll be like, oh yeah, they know.
Really?
I don't even fucking know. Maybe I'm just speaking on our behalf, but
I'm not super great with it unless like there's a super popular city and I'm just like, okay, I know that's a capital city. I don't know the capital cities of most states, like straight up.
Same.
I think I did in school, in elementary or middle school.
Right.
But dude, that was like, I really feel like everything I learn that I know I'm going to be tested on, I only know that stuff because I just like, I don't learn it, I memorize it.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
That's what it is.
So after that test,
Like
straight out.
exactly.
That stuff kind of important or
It
like good
is.
to know.
Yeah,
but like,
yeah.
I'm just like, yeah, I don't need this. Like, fuck this test, fuck everything. I don't need this. Like, throw it out of my brain.
Exactly.
And damn, 23-year-old me now kind of looks back and is like, huh.
That's not your fault. I don't think it's your fault.
I don't think so because I think everybody at that age had that similar mentality. You know,
At least in the United States.
yeah,
Or at least in where we live.
yeah.
Yeah. Dude, so again, American school system sucks. Please, somebody come and change it. Like let it fail because it's been failing for a bit now.
I know, dude. It's like test and the grade that I don't really care how much of it I actually remember. I'm just trying to pass the test. That's really all it is. Like, honestly, I would if I don't know, there was like a questionnaire or something and they were like, all right, would you like to get an A on this test, but you're not going to remember it the second you take it? I'd be like, yeah, fuck yeah. Like, I mean, I only need it for this test after all, right? So, I don't know, dude. I think that's where me and maybe a lot of other people are kind of getting thrown off.
Definitely. That's why I like really respect the teachers that actually taught me stuff. Like there was a Spanish teacher I have. I'm going to drop his name because he was amazing. Senor Espina. He would teach in class, but he had these puntos, which were like points, where you needed to speak with him and have a conversation. So you're like on the spot and actually using the language, applying it. And I mean, I'll be honest, I learned shit, but it was good. It was good that he was doing something else that's not in the school like system like that.
I think I did that with another teacher. Mm-hmm. You had to like come up to them and have like a 3-sentence or something conversation. You had to have like a minute conversation or something. Oh man, I remember trying to rehearse. I was rehearsing that for a while, dude. I was like, I think that maybe because that was the first time in like direct conversation form I was applying it, so maybe that's where that got me. But I don't know, dude. It wasn't in front of the class or anything, you know, so like that's cool, but I don't know. That was definitely a scary moment.
There's I don't want to name drop on this, but there was like a middle school teacher, or no, it may have been elementary school, and she made us remember the Greek alphabet. And she's like, you better finish it before the match goes out. Like, she wanted you to, like, say the Greek alphabet. So I'm going to try.
Should I light a match?
No, don't light a match. We'll just pretend. All right. Light match. Alpha, beta, gamma, delta, epsilon, zeta, eta, theta, iota, kappa, lambda, mu, nu, psi, omicron, pi, rho, sigma, tau, epsilon, phi, chi, omega. Maybe that's it.
Damn, dude. I didn't even finish this piece of pineapple yet. Shit. That was impressive, though.
That's a big piece of pineapple.
That was a lot of words. And you know what's interesting, too, is we know somebody who knows the 50 states because of the song they learned. And he still knows that. And it comes in handy when we play in drinking games. So
Shit.
I can't fault him for that at all. But I think there's something about like learning something. Like in his case, he learned it through a song.
Right. It's fun.
Right, exactly. And the song was probably catchy too, so like it sticks with you. I think he learned that shit in elementary school.
Shit.
He almost done with college now, so like damn.
Whatever you learn, it's got to be fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be fun.
That's how you remember it. What was?
I learned about fruits. See, like when you get a fruit platter, you get the cantaloupe, which is orangish. You get the watermelon, which is red. Pineapple, which is yellow. And I assumed it was melon, just because I just assumed melons are green. And then we just looked it up. A melon is some sort of fruit in the gourd family, which just has seeds or some shit like that. But so the green thing is a honeydew, you said.
Right. I feel like I don't know melon. I feel like if you were to buy something that's melon flavored or something like that, that's similar.
Honeydew.
Yeah, like that's kind of like the taste it would be. But
Damn.
I don't. Yeah, dude. I don't know. It's one of those things you've probably never like really thought about,
Right.
And just now your mind is popped.
It's popped because I thought melon was the green thing, but that's a honeydew,
Right.
which is a melon.
Right. The melon is like the category of it.
But I just imagined, dude.
You learned something today. What's up?
So I should just never say melon. Or, like, if someone's like, hey, is this a cantaloupe or is this a honeydew? I'll be like, it's a melon.
They'd be like, I know that already. Like, yeah, I don't know, dude. You know, I work right next to the produce department. I unloaded their trucks for, like, 2 or 3 months. I've had a little bit of experience. But
No, dude, that's good. You earned something.
That's exactly. If I get fired tomorrow, I can say I gained something.
Mm-hmm.
But...
Bro, pineapple. What a fucking weird fruit.
Right.
What the fuck? What is that?
Dude, hold up. All the fruits. Think about it. Like,
You're right.
watermelon? Where does, like, that shit fat. That shit's just a big green shell.
On a vine.
Yeah.
I tried to grow watermelon.
Did you?
Yeah.
How'd that work out?
All right, so I planted the seeds, and it started getting vines. I don't know how if you know how this stuff works. It like grows long vines first,
Okay.
and then it starts growing the watermelon. So it started growing vines in my front yard. Yeah, and then my brother lawn mowed. Yeah, bro, he lawn mowed it down. And I was like, bro, just freaking slaughtered my watermelons. And he's like, oh, my bad. Bro, I planted it at the perfect time. Like, you got to plan that stuff based on frost or some shit like that, like how freezes over the ground or something. And he freaking lawn mowed that. That hurt. That really hurt.
Yeah. Because that's probably, what, had it been there for like a month or 2 or something? You said it was, it doesn't even matter. It was growing stuff, so there was some progress and rip. But, damn, that's unfortunate, dude. Was this like a while ago? Like, if it was full grown still now, would you have had maybe watermelons?
I don't know how that works. I'm not sure, like, seasons. I planted apple trees. It's been like 2 years and nothing came out. I hear it like comes every 3 seasons or something weird like that. Mm-hmm. I'm still waiting.
Yeah? Oh, shit. Maybe you'll wake up tomorrow and it's fall now. It's apple season.
Well, I don't see no damn apples there.
Damn, though. That's unfortunate. It got mowed down.
Thank you, Joe.
My deepest condolences.
You sound really serious.
My deepest condolences go out to your watermelon tree. Nah, that's pretty interesting. Wait, did you just?
It's not a tree, man.
Oh, the vines.
Jesus.
Shit.
Oh.
Did you just take the black seeds out of it and plant it?
No,
Okay,
bro.
there's actual seeds, bro.
I don't remember them looking like watermelon seeds. But
Did you ever hear that stuff when you were growing up? Where
if you eat it, swallow it.
yeah, it's gonna grow in you.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, so
I don't have any watermelons in me.
no,
We
dude,
good.
but think about that.
They come out straight watermelon seed, though.
Dude, that'd be dope if you had them growing inside of you. You'd never be hungry again.
Dude, you'd be a watermelon.
You would have but
You'd be a gusher.
yeah, okay, I feel that then. But damn, how'd the apple tree? Oh, we just talked about that.
Yo, he's just trying to hurt my feelings now.
Nah, dude, I really would have loved to see the watermelon tree. Vine. But
Me too, but my neighbors would probably be pissed.
really, does that shit get big? Or was it?
Bro.
Would you plant it on their property?
Dude, the vines go wild.
Okay.
Imagine imagine your neighbor had vines of watermelons on their just front lawn, and I know we think that's cool, but I feel like your property value would drop.
Yeah, it definitely would. But at the same time, dude, now that I think about it, I don't think I've ever seen like a watermelon grow or anything like that, or like be harvested. So that's why I still keep calling it a tree. But I feel that. I mean, I wouldn't mind if my neighbors grew watermelons, just as long as it wasn't on my property.
What about your father and mother?
Dude, I'd be down for that.
Oh, your father and mother, would they be pissed?
Oh, I think it would depend on the success rate. If I was just like, listen, we'll have some bomb watermelon, they'd be like,
No, I mean if your neighbor was growing them, would your parents be
oh, no, not unless it's like on our property. I don't think so.
no?
Yeah.
You don't think it'd be like, what the fuck?
I mean, yeah, maybe at first, but I think from like the visual aspect, in the sense of like, yo, what are all those like main, whatever, crazy ass vines? Be like, it's watermelon. Be like, oh,
Cool.
that's
What the
kinda
fuck are you
cool.
doing it growing in the front freaking yard? We're clean cut property here.
dude, yeah, but like,
Yo,
come
what
on.
the fuck? Next thing you're gonna have goats running around.
What's wrong with goats, bro? My parents grow basil, dude. Like,
Bro,
that shit
basil's
boring.
in a little pot.
I know, it's boring.
Exactly. There's a point though.
It's boring.
Nah, it's like I think having a clean lawn, especially around like where we are, that's like the just being clean shaven or like that of the house.
No, I completely agree. And
So that's the problem with goats.
with the goats, damn. Yeah, but you got milk. Maybe get some goat cheese.
That's fine, but the neighbor's gonna be pissed.
Fuck the neighbors, bro.
Nah, bro.
Man, it's not their property value.
Exactly, but listen, bro. All right, you're right. Fuck the neighbors. Fuck society. I don't give a fuck what they think. But you're walking around with a full fucking beard and shit, and you're like, yeah, bro, it's all good. Like, yo, I can buy clothes when I need it, and like you just wear it. That's fine. But I feel like you have to maintain an image, and I'm not just saying that I don't agree with this, and this is why I'm saying it though, is that I feel like you almost have to maintain an image. It's false and it's fake as fuck, but at the same time, people are gonna be pissed, and it's like, oh, fuck the people, but at the same time, dude, why else is everybody clean shaven and all that shit?
I mean, I could think of a couple of reasons: girlfriend, job, type shit.
And why do all those like the clean shaven thing?
I don't know.
Same reason though.
Just clean.
Just
It's like, okay, I guess it symbolizes you take care of yourself,
Yeah.
you care about your body. Okay, I feel that, dude. But I mean, at the same time, if I was a millionaire and I'm just
bro,
no.
All right, we'll start it at there.
If I was a millionaire,
Yeah,
dude,
well, me too, bro.
yeah, well, fuck my neighbors then. I'm having a goat watermelon farm, so fuck them, because
Goat watermelon
Yeah,
farm.
exactly.
Fuck it. That's some dream shit.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Dude, I'm trying to I don't know. I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to... Damn. That sounds cool now. Kind of want one. Does she eat... All right. Does your dog eat fruit?
Does she eat fruit, bro? When my mom's like cutting up fruit, she just sits down in her lap and she's just like, "Hey, I'm here. I'm right here when you're ready."
I mean, I guess the better question would be just, does she eat everything? Or does she want to eat everything?
She eats everything. I don't know if she wants to, but she sure does.
Okay.
It's funny though. Like, I like it because, I mean, there was one time where I was cleaning up at a party, and there were like crumbs on the floor. I was like, oh. So I called her Roomba.
Yo, that's funny. I saw something. I forget if it was in a movie or a YouTube video. But long story short, the guy was just like, "Yo, did you wash the plates?" And he's like, "Yeah, I washed them." And you look, and it's just he's having his dog lick off the plates. He's putting them back in the cabinet. That's kind of why I thought it would always be cool to have a dog.
Damn, no more eating at Joe's house.
Yeah, but I don't have a dog, so you don't got to worry yet. Dude, what's up? Does are cats like that? Do cats try to always eat like that or not? They just kind of chill until they're fed, or?
Well, all right, my cat. I don't know if this is all cats, but my cat will all right, so she has this food bowl, like a food container that has a top and it closes, and it just pops open. So he'll hit the freaking thing and make it drop and open, and he'll eat fucking like a cow.
Is it normally on a timer or something?
My cat?
Nah, the food bowl.
No.
What makes it normally pop open when it's time to eat? Like
A human opens it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's smart.
Yeah, no, he's smart, and like if there's like if we leave fish on the table or something like that, he'll eat that. He'll eat meat. He'll Doritos, bro.
Doritos,
freaking loves Doritos. He if I eat a bag of Doritos, I'm like, I shouldn't bring this to the room because I'm just gonna eat and snooze. So I just like roll it up. He freaking taps that thing. Like he has this tap movement. He brings his hand up, bam, 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 like boxes it. Does a quick jab. It opens up. And then, I open the door, and his head's in the thing. No clue what's going on.
Dude, I feel like that would kill him. That can't
Doritos?
be normal. Doritos, yeah.
I mean, we eat that shit.
What? Yeah, but, I don't know. Is the cat's digestive
we're
system?
monkeys.
We're monkeys, dude. I don't know, bro.
I mean, I don't think anyone should be eating that or anything.
What flavor Doritos?
Nacho cheese.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Why? What were you thinking?
I don't know. I was thinking sweet and spicy chili because I was going to say...
Because I'm Asian.
Nah, with the Asian. Nah. Listen. I was like, yo. Obviously, it's not the same seasoning, but Flamin' Hot Cheetos sent Lil Xan to the hospital. I don't know what Doritos could do for a cat. I don't know how their digestive systems compare to that of a human, but... I don't know, dude. Doritos don't seem supernatural at all. So.
Bro, have you seen cat food? Have you seen dry dog food?
Yes.
That shit's like Doritos. Bro,
Why do we feed it to them?
Dude, why? That's a good question. That shit doesn't go bad.
I need to know, dude. I see all these different flavors, coming off the truck and stuff like that. Do dogs or cats even like this stuff, or do we just feed it to them and they eat it because they're hungry and we're like, oh, they like it?
That's it.
So,
that's the answer.
Bro, we just be feeding them ass.
You're right. You're fucking right. Why do you think they love human food? Why
Oh,
do
my
you think they
God.
like Doritos, dude. Yo, imagine you were eating what would you even call that? Dude, we're going to have a pet food video.
Oh, dear God. Please don't tell me we're eating pet food.
All
right,
no,
maybe...
No, it's a pet food video. We're just going to review them and ask the pets how it tastes.
Oh, all right. Word. I am so down for now. But, bro.
Because, all right, look, dude. I know they say, oh, yeah, dogs have different taste of they enjoy different things. So when they really want those snacks, they don't really want them. They just think they want them. Like, they say that. But I don't know, man. They got better sense of smell than we do. What the fuck you think they want dog food for?
I completely agree. That makes sense now. When you be cooking steak or something, it probably drives your dog crazy. She's like, yo, that's food. I don't know what the fuck this is, but that's food.
What the fuck is kibbles? What the fuck is a Scooby snack?
Dude, I don't know. I don't want to know.
We're going to find out. You're going to know.
Oh, dear God.
We're doing this. That's a good vid.
Have you ever fed her, like, wet pet food or, like,
Yeah,
refrigerated?
of course, yeah. Like, canned.
Anything refrigerated, though?
No.
Okay. I don't know. I'm just... Other refrigerated stuff is, like, way more pricier, obviously.
Of course.
Yeah.
It's, like, real shit.
So I was just wondering how that compares.
I feed her, like, sometimes I'll have, like, just leftover salmon.
Okay.
And then put some rice and then put the salmon, put all the oil on top.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a
Damn.
good... Yeah, no, dude.
She ain't good.
Yeah, dude, she's a freaking queen. And then she rubs her ass all over my pillow, but...
Yeah, when you feed her dry dog food.
Dude, yeah, maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, she's mad.
She's like, I just ate this shit. I'm about to lick my ass and lick you. Dude, I should start marking this down when I feed her real good food.
Yeah.
And see if she's like mad quiet. She wants to chill in her bed and not freaking use my sheets and shit. No. But, dude, like, I feed her that and she enjoys the fuck out of it. And I could see why. Like, it's pretty normal.
Yeah, definitely,
Like,
dude.
it's like a whole food. What the fuck is dog food?
Dude, I don't know, but they be like... I feel like dog food... I don't know, dude. It's like bacon, turkey, and, like, duck flavor. And you're just like...
That sounds good, though.
It does sound good, but it doesn't look good, or it doesn't look like it's bacon, turkey, or
It's
duck.
not.
That's
That's like what's the equivalent to human food like that?
fast food.
Fast food?
Like, maybe. Like, yeah. Fucking double bacon burger from McDonald's.
But that tastes good.
Does it?
If it's cold. If it's hot. If it's hot. When it's cold, it tastes like dog food. Look. I've definitely had a kibble once because I was like, oh, yeah, I wonder what this shit tastes like. Mom was like, why don't you try? I try it, and I remember it made me like...
Dude, I don't even doubt that. Sometimes the bags rip open and I, like, smell it. I'm like... Yeah, the smell alone is just like... I'm like, oh, who the hell would ever try this?
Dude, that shit doesn't expire.
Dude, my dad, we went to the store once, and I was, like, in one of those troll moods, and he's like, we were making pizza that night, so he's like, all right, I'm going to go get the cheese. Can you get pepperoni? I was like, all right. So me being a fucking troll, I put pepperoni in the cart, and we get to the register.
Bro, that's not troll. That's a monster.
Bro, I didn't think we would get to the register and he wouldn't notice.
Did you at least have the pepperoni on hand?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
All
like,
right.
I hid it in the cart. So,
That's funny.
Like,
That's funny.
So he was just... Because I didn't want to be on the register and have to go back and get that. You know what I mean? At least, like, if you don't want something, you could be just like... I'm assuming it's not refrigerated. You could just be like, hey, to the cashier, like, can you just... I don't want this anymore. Can you just leave it off to the
Fucking
side?
scumbag.
Bro,
All right, but
I've watched people do this. I know how this shit goes down.
I know you watch it. They're scumbags. They put freaking... Yo, you know the little fridges by the...
Yeah!
They put fucking... I've seen some weird-ass shit in there. I've seen, like, ground beef or some shit in there.
At least they're trying to, like, keep it, like, refrigerated. That's what I'm hoping.
At least?
That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping. No,
But,
no, no.
all right.
That is at least.
But... that's like the bare minimum.
Bro,
Put it back.
Nah, dude, I have found...
How are you going to forget you didn't need ground beef, though?
Yeah, that's true.
All right, but Joe, go back to the story. Pepperoni.
All right, pepperoni. So we just get to the register, and, like, I'm handing them the stuff to put on, and I'm looking at the cart, and I'm just handing this, and he's just like, he puts it down, he, like, takes it, puts it down, he's like, are you kidding me? Like, what is this? And I was like, what? Pepperoni. He's like, he's looking at me like I'm actually like dumb. Like I'm clinically dumb. And I was just like, nah, don't worry. Like I got it right here. But like that went a lot further. I thought like once I put it in the cart and then like found him again, linked back up when we were going to go to the register, he would be like, yo, what the fuck is that? But he didn't. So I was just
He's
like,
not watching you like a watchdog,
well,
bro. He doesn't
shut,
need
bro.
to. No. Because you're using grill cleaner for the freaking actual grill. He's like, yo, Joe, what are you doing?
Yeah. I'm definitely on his watch list.
Yeah. But, fuck, dude. We're at an hour. I think it's time. We put a good amount of time to this shit.
Yeah, bro. Leave a comment if you made it this far. I'm curious.
Yeah.
I would, I'll send you some pepperoni or some shit.
Fuck yeah. Leave a comment, and I guess leave a comment of, like, whose life would you like to live?
Whose? Just anybody's? Anybody. Live or dead?
That's a valid point, but I don't think you'd want to be someone that's dead, because I'm pretty sure I know what that is.
I mean, if they had a dope life, it might be worth it.
Fair enough. So, live or dead, just comment. And if you're not commenting, fuck you. And if you dislike it, fuck you. No, it's all straight. But honestly, like, whose life would you like to live? All right.
All right, guys. We'll see you next episode.
Thank you for joining us.